Hey guys, it's Will from Potato Strong. I had a question about losing some fat in the double chin, and they were exercising and doing some, and losing weight with diet, but they still had a double chin. And what could they do? Unfortunately, we can't really spot reduce fat in any one location. Some people in the past, they tried to reduce belly fat by doing ab exercises or something like that, and it's just not possible. And so, all we can do is bring down our overall body fat percentage, and that's mostly done through a diet of what I suggest is starch-based diet. So that's potatoes, rice, beans, corn. Then you want to add non-starchy veggies and some fruit. So you got leafy greens, carrots, tomatoes, bananas, onions and garlic, and red and green peppers, cucumbers, all that kind of thing. But the bulk of your calories should come from starches. A lot of people they don't realize that the animal products, the meat, dairy, fish, chicken, eggs, cheese, sour cream, margarines and stuff like that are very high, and oil as well, very high in calories because the fat is 9 calories per gram, and fat is easily stored on our body. So if we have a calorie surplus, that fat is easily stored for future use. And so it's hidden in a lot of products. So you want to look at the sauces and all the packaged foods. A lot of times will have a lot of extra calories from fat. And so, you want to focus on a starch-based diet. That's 90% of your results are going to come from that. So by eating that, and then you just eat until you're satiated. And then you also, if you want to do some exercise, it's not really mandatory, but it's good for health and just overall well-being, is to take a walk. If you want to get into sports, soccer, hockey, football, baseball, stuff like that, swimming, you could do sports, you could do martial arts, yoga, whatever you like doing. Take cycling. For me, I'm mostly sedentary on the computer. I do a little bit of body weight a couple times a week. 2 or 3 times I'll do some chin-ups and dips. It's less than an hour each time. Push-ups and stuff like that. I do a death cycle was something I added, where I'm just on the computer all the time. So I cycle just under my desk while I'm on the computer. So that's just going to give you a little extra help. And it's good to get the blood moving, but it's not really necessary, especially if people are really overweight. You see all these shows on TV where they, doing crazy exercise, and it's good for ratings on TV, but it's a little dangerous, especially if you have a lot of extra weight. So my suggestion is just to focus on your diet. So you got to bring your overall body fat down, just keep going. And, sometimes people have weight stored more in other areas, like pear shape, fat's lower in their body or upper in the body. I lost weight even on my fingers. I had to get my ring resized. I noticed a lot of, you see pictures before and after, you can see the fat that I had stored in my face. Some people might have more visible abs at a certain body fat percentage than other people. So it just depends on your genetics to some extent and how you store fat. But overall, it's going to come down somewhat evenly as you lower your body fat. So you can't really spot reduce fat. So keep going. Hope that helps, and we'll talk to you guys later.